That's the positive. On the negative side, the email scandal not going away. You got GOP leadership that want your candidate investigated for lying to them when she was under oath testifying about the email scandal. Is there anything that Hillary Clinton would want to retract or say differently to Congress now?
Chris, this is pure partisan overreach. Let me just begin by stressing once again that obviously Hillary Clinton recognizes that this was an error. This was a mistake to set up her email arrangement this way. But the FBI conducted a several months-long independent investigation to see whether that mistake at all rose to the level of criminality, and they said absolutely not. Republicans didn't like that outcome. So now they're trying to keep this issue alive and continue attacking Hillary Clinton over this, even though FBI Director Comey, a former Bush Justice Department official, testified last week that no reasonable prosecutor would have brought a case here. So you saw last week in the first action that they took, Paul Ryan wrote a letter to the Director of National Intelligence and suggested that Hillary Clinton should not receive briefings as the Democratic Party's nominee. And just yesterday, Director Clapper ruled that out. Said it was complete politics and said he wouldn't have any of it.
Well, but
and now I think that this effort by Jason Chaffetz to suggest that the FBI reopen its investigation is going to similarly fall flat.
Some of it is obviously politics, but some of it is also consensus. If you look at the Washington Post poll out about this, you see that people feel that not having action, to charge Clinton, they disapprove of that, 56-35. And there is a theory that, sure, Hillary Clinton, when she sat with the FBI, didn't lie to them because she knew it would be a felony. 18 U.S.C. 1001, you can't lie to federal officials. You know that. But that doesn't exist unless you get caught when she was talking to Congress. And now the investigation that's being called for says, well, when she said to us before Congress that she asked for permission, she didn't ask for permission. There's no record of her asking for permission. That's a lie. Are you worried about the implication of that kind of deduction?
What she said to the interviewers from the Justice Department is consistent with what she said all along. And as you mentioned, Director Comey said that there is no evidence that she was anything other than truthful in all her comments to the interviewers a week ago. Look, I think that there's no question that in reaction to the press conference that Director Comey held a week ago today, that some questions were raised. There seemed to be some apparent contradictions between what Director Comey laid out on Tuesday and what Secretary Clinton has long said. But then you have to account for what he said at his hearing on Thursday, where he expanded and contextualized a lot of his comments. And that poll that you referenced actually was taken, began prior to his more extended comments on Thursday. And so, for instance, only if you listened to the director on Thursday did you learn that the 3 emails that he initially said were marked classified were actually improperly marked, and anybody that was looking at them could quite reasonably conclude that they were unclassified. It was only on Thursday that he said that indeed the matter of her email setup was a matter of convenience for her. That's why she set it up. It was only on Thursday that he said that there was no evidence that she made any untruthful statements to the FBI. Yeah. So on issue after issue, point after point that the critics keep trying to harp on, Director Comey actually said very helpful things that boosted Secretary Clinton on Thursday. I think that the public's still absorbing that.
Give me your